Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a porker sandwich. These are going to be placed on hoagie rolls, but we're going to, instead of toasting them first, we're going to go ahead and make our salad first. I've already cooked our bacon. So for those of you who don't know, a porker sandwich is basically a pork sandwich. This will have ham and bacon on it, and then we're going to make a grinder salad to go on it. And that's basically the gist of it. So let's go ahead and make the salad. This is pre-shredded lettuce. And I'm going to take a red onion that's been sliced, a half of a red onion that's been sliced, and we're going to add it to the lettuce. I left a little bit of skin on here. Okay. And I've taken some yellow peppers, and I just chopped them up a little bit. And I think, let me see what the measurement on those was. About a third of a cup or so, half of an onion, 8 ounces of lettuce, and you're going to mix all this together with about a half a cup of creamy Italian dressing. You can use whatever brand you prefer. So I'm just going to stir this up. You want it to wet all of the ingredients, but you don't want it to be like literally dripping. So that's basically it. Now we're going to set this aside, and I'm going to assemble these sandwiches. They have to go in the oven. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Move this over. We're going to use provolone slices, and I've got some bacon here and some ham, some lunch meat. I'm using the rectangular shaped ham for this. Hang on just a second. Okay. So I've got my hoagies here. I've already got those sliced and ready. And I'm just going to take some ham and go ahead and put these on here. So right now I'm just doing 2 pieces of the ham. And there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just, trying to be as neat as possible with it. But you can do how you do. It doesn't matter. Alright, let me grab a towel. Okay, so I got provolone slices. And we're going to take... Can't get it open. Take the provolone. I'm going to kind of put it in the center of the sandwich. We're going to do 2 slices per hoagie. All right, and then bacon. 2 slices of bacon per sandwich. And that part I'm laying on the ham. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to stick this in the oven just long enough for the provolone to melt. And then we're going to put our salad on these. It's really quick, really simple. We shouldn't run into any issues. We've got some sliced tomato also to go on it as well. So give me a few minutes. Let me get this melted. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So the cheese is melted. And now we're going to finish our assembly. So you're going to take salad mixture. I'm going to place some on each sandwich. each one. Okay. Okay. And I've got some tomatoes here that I sliced, and then I cut them in half so they would fit on the sandwich. Grab another one. Okay. All right. And you're just gonna salt and pepper, and you're done. We're gonna pair this with some chips, but I'm pretty sure you can pair it with just about anything. Mac and cheese, fries, anything you can think of. But that's our supper on a Saturday night. Something a little different, but something plain, but something a little different. But I think it's gonna taste great. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make steak, cheese, and rice tacos. So you're really going to only need about a pound of steak. This is an eye of round steak. Didn't want to pay a lot for a New York strip, and that's probably what you would use for this recipe. That's what the original recipe called for. But I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to save money here. So, bought this one. This is eye of round steak. This is like about, so it's going to be a little bit tougher, most likely. But it's about, it's over a pound. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to season this up. We're going to fry it in the skillet. You can do it on a griddle, or you could do it like on a Blackstone. But we're going to do it in a skillet. And this is going to be complete stovetop meal. Yeah. So, it's going to be pretty simple. So, let me see if I've got some measuring spoons. Probably not. And I'm just going to have to figure it out. Alright, so, you're going to need a teaspoon of dried cilantro and a teaspoon. You know what? Let's put them in. Let's put everything in a bowl and then do it. Alright, let's do it this way. Alright, so you're going to need a teaspoon of dried cilantro. And it's always best to kind of put it in your hand first before you actually put it in there, unless you're very sure of yourself. And a teaspoon of cumin. One of my least favorites. Okay. 2 teaspoons of chili powder. This one, whoops. It's a little bit much, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Okay. And I'm just going to put just a teeny touch of cayenne. Literally. Just a teeny bit. Don't want it too hot. Alright. And then you need a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Was it a teaspoon? No, half a teaspoon. Sorry about that. Teaspoon. Alright. Put in a little bit. Alright. So we're going to mix this together. Alright. And then I'm going to sprinkle. And then we're going to kind of sprinkle some more. Y'all still see? Okay. So it's not the best, but it's gonna work. I didn't want it too smoky. Alright. This is gonna be really simple. I mean, this is probably the most intricate it gets is right here. All right, so let me move you onto the stove with the hot skillet. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to start cooking this steak. I don't even know if I said cut them into thin strips. Duh. So I'm starting to do that now with just a little bit of oil because I don't want it sticking or anything like that. It's probably best that you do it in batches if you don't have a really big cook surface, because this steak needs to be kind of able to wear, I don't even know if that's a word. You need to be able to separate it amongst the different tacos and stuff like that. So it'd be best that it wouldn't clump together, but you just keep breaking it up as you cook it. It should be fine. All right, I'll be back here when I'm ready to cook the rice. Okay, y'all. So I've taken out the steak, got it all cooked, taken it out, drained off what little bit of grease that it made. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of clean oil, just a little bit. And we're gonna get the rice ready, and then we're gonna add the meat back to it. So this is the rice we're using, ready rice. Cilantro lime, it's already ready. So we need 3 packages of it. And just add it to a hot skillet with a little bit of oil. I'm going to put about a 1/4 cup of water in with it. Okay. It's something to break this up with. Ugh. Not a fan of this type of rice at all, but the recipe called for it, and I am trying my best to honor that. Ugh. So sometimes if you want something quick, you'll have to do something like this. Okay. Not a fan. Hang on, let me finish breaking this up. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So I've got it going. I finally got it done. Use a fork to kind of mash it, and it'll kind of fall apart and break apart. That helps a lot. All right, so I'm gonna take my steak, mix this back in, and this will be plenty for my kind of large family. I did put in more than a pound of meat. I did like 1.66, I think it was. So it was almost 1 3/4 pound. I think that was a good. I wanted to do more, but I was trying to watch my pennies. So let me get the queso because that's gonna go on this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So I heated up some queso blanco. It's basically white rotel. You get it on any of your grocery stores. I've got mine on the tater chip aisle. That's it. I did set some aside for my husband in case he didn't want the dip and he just wanted to put his own cheese and cheese and lettuce, tomato, whatever on it. But that's basically it. Let me move this so you can see. Very easy and simple, and you can take away or add to. Not a problem at all. It's something that you can do on a budget. The rice, you can always make your own. It was cilantro lime rice, but you can always make your own and do it that way. Just making sure it's good and dry. Day-old rice would probably work. And then a pound of steak, 3 packages. Let me see. That was 3 packages of rice. That's 8 ounces per pack. So You could feed, you know, a good many people with that. Okay, make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.
Scale the world in halves as we go.